understanding of this, what exactly is channeling and mediumship?
Okay. Channeling is connecting to the divine, like gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, ascended masters, and getting messages from them and passing on to the living beings. And mediumship, you act as a medium to communicate the messages of the spirits of the dead, departed souls, and ancestors. In channeling, you actually, the divine comes within us, where in mediumship, we don't allow the spirits to get into us, they are outside us. And we just communicate with them and act as a medium and pass on the messages. Okay.
Interesting, very interesting. So, and in fact, thank you for saying that, because I know this is a question that comes up all the time. Isn't it scary? How can you let somebody enter your body? But you've just said that no, it's the entity, whichever spirit is invited, is outside, and you are just communicating. You're the medium through which the message is being said. So
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that up at the very beginning itself. And just pure curiosity, why should one do this? Why should one either learn channeling and mediumship, or why should one experience it? What's the big deal about it?
See, you here, when you learn channeling, you get messages direct from the divine. Yeah. And when you get messages direct from the divine, you need not run from pillar to post, searching out this answer, searching out go here, go there, and all. You don't have to butterfly. Yeah, whatever, everything you get answers from within you. You solve your own problems, solve the problems of others, and it becomes very easy. Like, I will tell you, and they have a unique way, of giving you the guidance. I will tell you on my own story. Initial stages when I got this thing. Uh, once when I was connected to Ganpati, suddenly I saw a corpse of my mother. So I got very scared. Tears came into my eyes. I said, Ganpati, what is this? Yeah. He said, your mother is going to be here only for 15 more days.
Oh my.
I said, my goodness, what is this? I started crying. How can you do this and all? And this is not fair and all that. And we had actually planned her. I got this message in June, and we had planned her surprise 90th birthday on 5th July. So I said, my goodness, we have planned such a such thing. My daughter was to fly from Dubai to attend this thing function. And I said, how can you do this? Yeah. Yeah, he said no. I said no, please. Okay. If at all it is not possible, at least till her birthday, keep her. Make her the same. So he said okay, and you won't believe me. The message that I got, I was just doubtful whether it is correct or not. Though I got the feeling in my body, from my body, I can make out easily that this is the right message. Though I felt that, but still, because this was such a message, I could not accept it.
Right.
And then what I but how this message was confirmed. My daughter, she called me up and she said, Mummy, last night I had a dream that Nani is no more. And that confirmed my message. I said she also got a dream, and then I also saw this, and we were just like gone. We said what to do, and then somehow with this thing, with 5th July we celebrated her birthday and everything, and after 5th July, all of us were like prepared that any time she will go. And so what happened is, when you know this person will be there no more, you try to fulfill that person's wishes or whatever, normally it happens, otherwise what happens, we repent many times after a person is gone. Oh, I should have done this, I should have behaved like this with this person, I should have been so good, why did I hurt her in such and such manner, and all these things creep up after the person is dead. So this helped us in maintaining our relationship with her. So previously I used to get very this thing, like she used to, old people have the habit of nagging, isn't it? She used to keep
Right.
on nagging, and I used to get very annoyed. And then, after this, I realized, no, she's means there only for a few days. Why should I accepted the nagging, and that changed me, and our relationship with my mother and me. Similarly, if you see my son Vijay, he also changed his this thing behavior towards her, and that made her happy. My
Right.
daughter-in-law changed the behavior. My daughter changed the behavior. So, like the whole family, our relationship with her, which was not, it was not bad, but because of the old people's nagging and the way of this thing, the generation gets annoyed, that was the only thing. But then everybody accepted that. And after that, there was so, it was very, very peaceful relationship. And then, what happened? Things passed by, and for a long, she passed away in finally in December. So the point here was, we were wondering, how he is, how can we trust these messages? Yeah, he told us in July she will go, and now, up to December she's there. And of course, not that we are not happy as such, but then we were saying this message is wrong. We felt that this message is wrong, and then after she passed away, she passed away in 10 minutes, and the happiness on her face and the smile on her face, with that, we realized, so peacefully she went, and so happily she went, and she really went with a blessing to us. So, with that, we realize that divine intelligence is very different from what we may think. Okay, the message is not correct, but the message was correct. He gave us time to maintain our relationships, and when he felt that the relationships were all maintained, everything was good, then he took her away. So, the like, when you learn channeling, and you see, when you know for yourself, this becomes very easy. Like this, you get many, many messages, for yourself and for others.